Have you ever wondered why you are not becoming successful? Maybe the reason is not a lack of talent, money, or opportunity. Maybe it's fear. The truth is, Jesus never called his followers to live in fear. He called them to be fearless. Whenever you think about starting something new, you often worry about what other people will say. You think about how they might judge you, criticize you, or make fun of your efforts. Sometimes, the fear of people's opinions stops you before you even begin. But Jesus said, "Take heart. I have overcome the world." Jesus spoke these words to his disciples shortly before his crucifixion. He told them that they would face troubles, persecution, and suffering. In the same way, you should not let the opinions of others control your life. Don't be afraid of being judged by people. At the end of the day, there is only one true judge, and that is Jesus. Jesus also said, "Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid." He said this when his disciples were in a boat during a violent storm at night. When they saw Jesus walking on the water, they were terrified and thought they were seeing a ghost. But Jesus immediately spoke to them and said, "Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid." This message was not only for the disciples, it is for every believer today. When the storms of life come, be courageous. When everything feels out of control, trust Jesus. When fear surrounds you, remember that God is with you. Jesus never promised that storms would never come. He promised that in the middle of the storm, he would be there. The presence of Jesus is greater than the power of any fear. Imagine being asked to stand in front of 10 people and give a speech. Most of us would feel nervous. Why? Because it feels like there is an invisible force inside us that holds us back. We become afraid of failure. We worry about making mistakes. We fear being judged by others. But have you ever thought about what could happen if you truly trusted God? The Bible says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." This means that fear does not come from God. God did not create you to live in constant worry, doubt, or anxiety. Instead, he has given you the power to face challenges, the love to overcome hatred, and the wisdom to make good decisions. Many people spend their entire lives trapped by fear, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what other people might think. But God's message is clear. Fear should not control your life. When fear tells you to quit, trust God and keep moving forward. When fear tells you that you are not good enough, remember that God is with you. When fear tries to stop you from following God's purpose, choose faith over fear. Because the spirit God gives is not a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, love, and courage. All you have to do is believe in God. Think about what happened when Jesus and his disciples were out on the sea. Peter believed that if Jesus could walk on water, then he could too. Because of his faith, Peter stepped out of the boat and began walking on the water. But the moment he started to doubt, he began to sink. The same is true for us. When we focus on our fears, we begin to sink into worry and doubt. But when we keep our eyes on God and trust him, we find the courage to keep moving forward. No matter what happens in life, remember this: God is always with you. He's behind you, beside you, and guiding you every step of the way. Before you leave, remember this: fear may be loud, but God's voice is greater. Fear may tell you that you are weak, but God says you are strong through him. Fear may tell you to stay where you are, but God is calling you to move forward in faith. The choice is yours. Will you listen to fear, or will you trust God? If this message encouraged you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear it today. May God bless you, strengthen your faith, and fill your heart with courage.